Why isn't this playing any music? That's suspicious. Oh. No, you guys can't hear anything either. Oh, that's weird. What's going on with that? Why am I not hearing any tunes coming through there? Okay. Hello? Can't hear my music. I can hear that. That's good. Let's check.
I put all my money in Bitcoin. We're good. Cool. What else?
I'm doing good, but for some reason I started playing music and nothing's happening. Very confusing. Very confusing. We'll try this again. Hello. Why does it open and then close, chat? Why does it open and then close? What are you doing to me? Well, no music. Here, we'll try this.
Ryan's just always trying to throw shade at me.
Well, what happens if I play a song from this? Hello, let's try this. I hear nothing. What's going on? Did I unplug something? Very suspicious, because my audio mixer thing on... I hate Mac! I hate Mac. Why did I pick Mac to be my streaming computer? Alright, well, I give up. We're not going to have any music right now. Thank you. I do have a forehead. It's a forehead of all time. That's for certain. Let me see if I can run this from here. Let's try this. Player, we'll try and listen to some music here. Okay, we'll listen to some music here. We'll see if it plays. And then we'll restart my computer later, I guess. I guess I should have tested. Okay. You're not hearing that, though. Okay, okay. Huddle. Ay, 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 ay. That's not working either. Okay. You guys got no music. You tried restarting my Mac. Ethan! I can't restart my Mac. My stream will turn off. Guinea Mindo Winnie's PC for a stream. No, you don't understand. I don't like Windows either. No music? I'm out. What's up, Kebab? Joel? I just don't... I don't understand, actually. Legit. Hello? You can hear me now, though. But just me, no audio. Test, test. But we got no music. Here, but I'm saying we can listen to music like this. It's an option, right? That's an option. Your voice is music to my ears. I can just sing a song for you today. It's a musical celebration in your ears. We'll come back, we promise. Clip it. I promise my fiance wedding, so he can't spend money on a computer. Otherwise, I have a mini forum as a server I don't buy now. I don't really want to. We're just gonna stream. We'll just stream with no music for a little bit. Very impressive. You're a true musician. Hiya, T-Pain. What's up? What's up, YouTube chat? Pistol Pete. Nice. What payment processor is this based on? Say what? The Patreon thing? It's based on terminal OAuth. It's based on terminal OAuth. That's what it's based on today. Okay. All right, so here's where we were yesterday. If I recall, we were right here, and we had a feed of things that could show up. So that's the beginning. What I want to check out today, we're going to look at a little WebTUI. We're getting the YouTube treatment. No, my YouTube gets music. My YouTube gets music. Usually, I mean, right today no one gets music, but like my YouTube usually gets music. shterminal.auth. Well, we already have the OAuth. You just go to terminal.shop and you can check out the API. If you want to log in with terminal, we already have that. You can do that already. So we have that already. So that's no problemo, chat. That's no problemo. Well, I wanted to look at this because I like Ironclad. And I was thinking maybe we could use some of this for our styling. Of course, my coffee shop has an OAuth API. I just wanted to at least look at this to see if I wanted to steal Ironclad's thing. Or if I shouldn't steal it. What a stupid way to open a door. I didn't even watch it. I don't look at Trash Dev Suite. I just reply, hello? Are you looking for terminal.shop? ASCII boxes. I mean, those are kind of cute. They do look kind of nice. Why Elixir? Because I like it a lot. Guess you need a European distribution branch. Yes, we're looking into it right now. We're trying to get a new roaster in EU. Oh my goodness, we had 29 people reply. Oh man, okay. Well, now we have more stuff that I need to do. It's okay. Hi, sir. Are you sober? My whole entire life, believe it or not. Important the box is suffix with a dash. Interesting. He's an alchemist. Terminal coffee enjoyer here. Excellent, excellent. Shearing off top, bottom, padding always overlaying content. It's cool. I think we're going to end up doing something not exactly that looks like this, though. So I think we're probably going to do something different. Sorry, Ironclad, even though this is cool. I'm going to probably just end up doing my own because David will want to do his own thing. But these are cool. They do look nice. Counter-Strike 1.6 CSS. Smart, smart. What's up, chairs? They're good roasters in Australia. Ooh. Australia would be fun to try and figure out how to do as well. Send link. Send link to what? Iron Lad. I have HLTV page. Links. Teacher got way too much work done yesterday thanks to study time raid. Ooh, smart. Okay, I think we'll end up just writing this ourselves. And by we, I mean David will make the design and then I'll prompt OpenCode to do it. Send link to save Zelda. Smart. Okay, next thing we need to try. I don't know if we want to try and do... I don't really want to do OAuth on stream, honestly, because I think I'm just going to leak everything. So I'm going to do that off stream. Because I think I'll get too tilted on stream, trying not to leak forever. So next up is probably we need to... I want these probably to look a little bit different. We need to add comments is the other thing. I want to add comments, I feel like. We did add AshAuthentication. We have auth now. Yes. So we do have this. Isn't Elixir functional programming for Ruby devs? I'm half joking here. That is part of what it does, yeah. How do you deal with brain fog? Well, keep your env safe. My env? We won't edit it right now. Check this out. You're not going to regret it. Children discuss context for in C++. No thanks. Okay. Can you drop the Balatro stats? What do you want to know? Can the built-in plugin manager replace Lazy? Depends what you use Lazy for. Okay, so we have auth now. I mean, I do kind of feel like I probably do need to do this. We need to go back and read how did AshAuthentication work. So we should have somewhere a new user account, terminal accounts user. Yeah, that's probably the right place to put this, even though technically everywhere else is cron web for this. I feel like this should be terminal.cron. Oh, drop the Balatro strats. You gotta try and get to 25 gold ASAP, guys. If you're not getting 25 gold ASAP, you're not gonna win on average. Yeah, this actually seems like everything else I've done is terminal cron web. The only thing that could make sense is if we moved the same auth. We moved the same auth forever, but I'm a little worried about scuffing something up with the auth on the side project. So I think I'm going to leave cron separately. So this actually needs to get switched to terminal.accounts. Let's see where we have this. Which is here, terminal accounts user. Terminal.cron.accounts, I think. Probably everywhere that we have this, we can just switch. So we can go cdo s terminal. Well, here, let's just go back to here. cdo s terminal.accounts to terminal.cron.accounts. G. Okay. And then we just go to terminal accounts. We need to switch probably all of this, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. I can buy this. This whole thing needs to go into cron. We'll put that there. Yep, and then this as well. Those should now have terminal account. Beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, great. Terminal.cron accounts. Okay, awesome. Do you sell something else on terminal? No collab. Right now, just coffee. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything. Right now, just coffee. Isn't web for the website views and controllers? Yes, this just goes into terminal cron, which I think is where I want this. Yoga balls? Maybe someday. Leaked? I mean, I don't think it's a surprise at some point that we'll sell something besides coffee on there. That doesn't really strike me as like, whoa. I'm surprised no tea still. It's already hard enough managing coffee stuff. Tea seems like it'll add, we have to get all new suppliers and everything. Like it's very, Prime's homemade mayo. Yeah, exactly. It's very hard if you're trying to do properly balls.terminal.shop. The true. Like properly high quality versions of things. I mean, if we just wanted to like literally white label a random thing, we could do it, but that's not really the goal. That's not really the goal. Oh, nice. Very cool, Josh. Yeah. Okay, so let's think about this. We have turn actions: default, read, expire, description, lookup, all expired quotient, now, read, get token, do, get token. So how many teabag jokes? That's actually a pretty good thing. This is with buying the domain, decide what to do with it. What do you mean for terminal.shop? No, I knew we wanted to sell coffee from the beginning. That was the start of the idea. Sure, revoke token or JTI, restore token, expunge, expire. Policies. Okay, interesting. All right. Seems fine. We need to go back to our user. That's the one that I'm most interested in looking at right now, which is that we have auth, repo. Do we have an attributes inside of here? Attributes. Just a primary ID. That makes sense for right now. So if we add a password, we don't need to do that though. The only thing they're going to be able to do is log in with OAuth, because they're going to log in with terminal. At some point, it would be nice to be able to let them connect like their X or something like that, to give them like a proper username, or Twitch. I'm not sure which one. Probably Twitch, because I already have a OAuth thing for that, so that's easier. We give them like a random name otherwise. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that part later. So when I'm providing authentication via the web, you still need to find a plugin with the AshAuthentication plug, which builds a plug router. Here we go. So we need to go strategy OAuth 2. This authentication provides registration sign-in using our remote OAuth 2 server as a source of truth. You'll be required to provide either a register or sign-in action depending on your configuration. Strategy will attempt to validate. Okay, cool. What's up, the In order to use OAuth 2, it needs to meet the following criteria: have primary key, provide a strategy-specific action, either register or sign in, provide configuration for OAuth 2 destination secrets, etc. Okay, so we can go here. This is the block that we need. Authentication. Have you checked the deprecation warnings on Telescope? You know what I mean? When we Snacks Picker, maybe start pointing people somewhere else and gradually phase it down, especially since it's default in Kickstart. Sure. I don't know. I'm not really doing much with any of those right now. Like, don't have any particular thoughts on it at the moment. Biggest downsides of Elixir so far? I mean, I'm excited for when it has its type system. OAuth 2. Say terminal. OAuth? Sure, I don't know. OAuth client ID. So it'd be like cron website or something like that. Redirect URI. We need to make that different for this. The Primogen can't read for now. That's probably safe. Site. I'll have to read what this is. Elixir. So hot right now. That gives access same IP that powers the warning terminal as a shop. Of course. Auth. Or using OAuth 2 client ID and secret. Personal access token simple. We don't want to do that one though. Client ID and secret are used to authenticate. The API map. These are personal access tokens. You create and manage OAuth 2 apps in the account of the SSH shop. Ooh, okay, nice. I didn't remember that. For 5 hours during a road trip, had the craving to dust off Rails. But now Elixir sounds more fun. Very smart. Hey, Safal, thanks for the channel supporter. Elixir is dynamically typed, but it does have like it's not as Wild West as that could be. Papata, welcome. Is Elixir supposed to be better for LLMs? I mean, I found pretty good success so far for it. You can find authorization here and here for production. Don't we do anything with scopes? I think I just remember probably log them and we'll post any funny values on the internet. True. Auth, dev, terminal, shop, authorization endpoint, token endpoint, auth, dev, terminal, shop, well known, response types, code, and token. This is for dev. Issuer. So authorization endpoint is probably this, I'm assuming. Right, this would be site as of ascent 0v0.2.8. Please base URL. Okay. I don't know how to see how to use this. It's a little bit annoying because if I'm looking here, AshAuthentication, this just isn't right anymore. It's not dynamic. When people think dynamic, they think of JS, which is crazy. Redirect for right now, it's just like localhost 4201, sure, something like that. I'm not sure how to tell if that's good or not. OAuth to Rax Ascent package. Okay, so I should look at Ascent at how that works then maybe. Authorize URL, client ID, base URL, the base URL, auth method, client ID. Okay, so I have client ID, sure. I have base URL, that's the thing we need here, which I'm assuming probably shouldn't have authorize. Auth method, basic, client secret, JWT. I'm assuming client secret, right? Like personal access, you create image, OAuth 2 apps in the account page of here. Okay. I'm assuming that that's what I'm supposed to be using. Auth method would be client secret, post params. Maybe it's just basic. I don't know. We'll put auth method. I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to that. Client secret required if auth method is client secret basic, client secret post, or this. Okay, so I feel like we have probably client secret basic. So we do have this client secret. We go here. Let's just put client secret basic. Oops. Private key ID, private key, I don't think so. Private key path, no. Private key, JWT algorithm, they use JWT signing, optional defaults. That's probably fine. State, I think that's fine too. Code verifier. Okay, so here we go. Client ID, my app, IDC, client ID. Okay, yep. Authorization param scope. Oh, I see. Is this the OAuth server that I need to pass? Interesting. I'm not sure which one it is. I actually don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. Required. User URL not found. Received option. What is user URL? What did I miss here? User URL. The path or URL to fetch the user data. Am I? Token endpoint. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to ask Dax because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do for this. I'll just ask him off stream. So we'll come back to that. Can I make a fake test user locally still for this? Probably don't want to. Especially since I'm Brazilian. Very smart, very smart. Brazil plus plus, thank you, Bassie. Appreciated. Appreciated. Okay, so if we're not gonna do that, how do I'm assuming there's some way that I can do like I can just add like a test user somehow easily inside of this AshAuthentication thing. I don't know how I would do that. So you really do like them dear elixir, don't you? Yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, we're trying it, like we're gonna try pretty hard on it for a while and get a proper feel for it and everything. But yeah. Ash framework. Was there something on here? No, it just takes you straight to hex docs. It's like the 10th stream with it. I mean, I'm like using it for our day job. Yeah. I haven't seen. Oh, yeah, elixir. Where's Zach when you need him? I just want to ask, hey, how can I make a fake user? Because I would like to just make a fake one that I could test being logged in. I would like to seed with, should I ping him on Slack? Or if you know, if there's an easy way to make like, because the thing that I'm still like playing with this. Would you like to play my game for mobile? No, thanks. Zach needs to quit his job for real. For real, dude. Just say Zach. Zach. If you say his name 3 times, he appears. So it's like okay, so I'm making a user table. That's how we're going to store the info for users. We can make tokens for them that all came pre-packaged up inside of Phoenix Ash, which is nice. Is there like a seeding that can add users? That's what I'm wondering. I would like to make a test user for my dev environment. You know what I'm saying? I stream? I do, guys. I do stream. I stream, by the way. Does it like I mean we can ask ChatGPT too, you know? Sorry, chat. We'll even give it web search. I want to make a test user in Phoenix plus Ash plus Ash authentication. How can I make a local test user? We'll give it a chance to do some internet sleuthing for this. Because I would like to seed a user here. Wait, this stream's actually live? No, I'm just predicting what each of you are gonna say. What's my favorite relational database? I guess Postgres. Test user, seed and authenticate user directly in test setup via helper in con case. Reuse that helper in XUnit setup. Config before anything else, reduce cost of password hashing so your test suite runs quickly. Really? That seems dangerous. There's ash.seed. You can just create one like any other resource. Okay, and then, so then the difficulty is how do I log in as that user? That's the thing that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, because right now I'm not doing a password. Right, so that part makes sense. We should just go there. We go to repo, we go to seeds. Let's just go ahead and add, create a test user. So we're gonna go ahead and go terminal crowns user, create test terminal shop, not filter. I don't think I want filter, right? Also, don't I have a function for this thingy? Because I made a resource for this, right? So then I should have, where's my, oh no, I forgot. I was just learning this yesterday. Because I want to do like, what's this called again? I want to do not a validation. Define inside of my resource, right? So for resource, when I go to user, I should have a resource here. Just channel your inner Zach Daniel. I know. I'm trying. Oh, right. So this is in cron accounts. I should have a resource, terminal account user. Inside of this resource, this is where I have to do this. I can go do, and then I can define. Is there like create, right? Can't I just do like, does this automatically create these? That's the thing that I don't remember. Like that doesn't make sense, right? Ash JWT token for user con init test session there. Okay, we can try that. We'll copy pasta this in at least. At the very least, copy. It's all the name of the interface. Ash token for connection user. Okay, con Phoenix init this, put the user. Okay, so I see what you're saying, right? So we've got, yes. Gotcha. So we get a token for some user. So I have to create a test user. I can get the token. Then with that, I can put inside of there this token there. Okay. Summer intern last name with the GPT. That's the name of the interface. And then action create if you have a create action. But the action has to exist. Right, this is where I'm still learning here. So I'm going to resource here. I got to go back. Let me just... We're cooking. We're back to here. Let me go read my book again, chat. Let me read my book. Building our first resource. But I want to go to the end of this because that's when I remember. I can make attributes. Yep, I remember that part. I can create a table. That part's great. CRUD actions. You can do actions, but then there's I need to put these actions inside of here. Then there's a defaults. What's the defaults syntax here? Actions do defaults. There we go. Nice. Authorize false to action calls. Oh. Also, there should be a way to bypass the auth and dev, but I don't know, Ash. Yeah, I missed the OCaml hype. Yeah, I still love OCaml, obviously, but. Oh, what up, Kev? Elixir. Key value NoSQL are the same, and yes, probably. Okay, so inside of user, we have an actions. We have default read. Yep. We don't have a way to create them. Interesting. I should add that though, right? Why did that not? Yeah, I just don't know why the Ash one wouldn't have put that in at the beginning, which is fine. You can spit up. So we actually have a test server I can use for terminal. We have a test one. So I should be able to connect to that shortly. Bypass. Ooh. Okay, we'll check. There's a lot of moving pieces here, so it's fine. Bypass auth Ash authentication interaction if authorized if always. Okay. It's gonna always send codes called internally, allowing you to create a bypass in your policies on your user token or resources. Did you try OXCaml? I did, yeah. Interesting. No idea how to make that work. I assume in the config. Yeah, so there's policies. Well, here, let's just put this stuff here for a sec. So I have policies right here, right? So this is bypass, authorize if always, policy always forbid it. So the magic overwhelms me. I know, Shira. I know, I get it. We're exploring our options here for this. So I would have thought I need to make a create one here. You didn't use Igniter, otherwise you would have the actions. I did use Igniter. That's why I have these. Everything here was created by Igniter. So that was the thing I was confused about for user, because I would have thought that this would have a create one. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can do Ash, authentication plug helper, store in session user in your con case to authenticate a user. Okay. OAuth strategy might not have this, right? That's kind of that's what I'm trying to figure out how the OAuth thing. So con case, I think I deleted that because I wasn't using it ever. I can add one. I can add it back, I guess, right? Because there's supposed to be some file con case. Dev module steward accounts user do module doc. Here we'll just make this really quick. Yeah, it's okay. Use Ash resources here, extensions here, authentication do, add-ons do, logout ever do, apply password change true, and tokens do, and okay, that doesn't work. You'll need to send a gist. I mean I can for now. I'm also fine with testing it out with username and password, and then I can just delete that later, right? That's a fine option too. Just so I can just start testing out some user things. Nothing else should really care about it besides the actual login flow itself. Do add-ons, login error, apply password tokens do, enabled strategies, OAuth, authorize URL, token URL, user URL, create. Yeah, okay. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, this makes total sense. It makes sense because it doesn't need Ash can't know in the installer how I'm going to actually store the users, right? So this is hey, we've got this. What are we going to do when we create it, right? We need to pass an email, a Discord ID, a username, and avatar, right? Like, you're the one that decides what's going to get saved. That makes sense. That makes sense. What's up, Wilson? Am I going to test with 1Password? Yes, we'll put in trash dev as our 1Password. Create register with Discord. Basically, you can link a Tunes app from the book. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Because that's right. I should have just looked end of chapter 10. Smart. This would have been smart. Tunes up con case. Quote, do, endpoint, tunes, endpoint. Yep. Phoenix contest, accept. Cert and authenticate user. Generate a user and then log them in the con. Got it. Login user. Oh, okay. All right. So then, but where does con case get used? We must include this somewhere inside of in one of our use. Ah, got it. So when we make some other thing, then we use the con case ourselves. Got it. GCP is down again today? Nice. Day off, I guess, boys. Okay. Okay, right. But this would be for literally doing like straight up just a test. Like to run it automatically, not like a manual click through, but I could use the same idea. I can use the same idea here to do this. Or I could put this into my connection and then store in the session the user or something like that. Okay. For right now, let's just go ahead and we're going to switch to just, I'm going to test it out with the username password because that's just simpler for me. And then we'll move to doing that. We'll move to doing the other options later. That seems good. Can you use AI while bidding this project? Yeah, we already have. Of course. You look at, okay. I'll take a look at that later today. Well, let's just try this. We'll try the simple version of this first, right? I also don't like having these at the bottom. I feel like attributes should be next to Postgres. And then, whoops. And then these should be like at the top. I don't like that they're at the bottom. Oh. It sorts them for me automatically. Okay, then that's fine too. That's even better. If it sorts it for me the same way every time, then that's also good. Then I will just learn that attributes is at the bottom. And then we need to say for strategies here. Password, identity field, email, hash password field. Okay, cool. Yep, nice. I work at a farm. Okay. So if I have this here, then I should be able to create a new user, right? I should be able to create a new user. If I click this, we'll give a little bit longer info. Identities. We'll put this in here for right now, but we'll probably delete this later. So that's fine. To do when we remove email, we will probably also need to remove this. All right, it's fine. So by default, the password strategy will automatically generate. Oh, very cool. If you wish to work the action, you do so. AshAuthentication strategy protocol info.strategy. Simple user password. Plug endpoints for all 4 actions, although only sign in and register reported by strategy routes. Okay. I think I need to go look at, do we have any, does Tunes use, we'll check libs. Tunes accounts. Beautiful. Let's check this out. We don't need those right now. We do have a user. Get user role by set user role. Get user by email. Wonderful. That all makes sense. We go here. We got to go to accounts, and let's check out user right here. What's up, No Pointer? Maybe you should learn mumps next. I'm already a pretty good mumps programmer, chat. Top 1% in the world. Password reset table. I don't want to do that right now. I don't care about doing reset. What does my actions? Update, set role, read, update, change password, read, sign in with password, read, sign in with token, create, register with password. This is the one that we want, right? Argument, email. Yeah, you got to have this. Password, yep. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I mean, let's try this out, shall we? Get by email, update. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. This is like, hey, how do you interact with your user? Okay, I'm following. Actions, we're going to go here. Register with password. Sure. We got an email. I called it hash password in here for some reason, right? Hashed password. Okay, so instead of just calling it password, we have to call this argument. Oh no, this is password, and then it will turn into hashed password after we're done. Every email, our email change, hash password change. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit, there's a lot going on in this. I need to go through the book for this, I feel like. You always had the mumps in them. Does AI know mumps? That seems like something good for job security. True, good point. I wrote a simple version of Telescope in mumps, guys. I mean, password confirmation. Okay, how do we do this then? You know what I should do is we'll just go here. Let's do authentication right here. Let's work through this chapter. Blah blah. Yes, I don't care about APIs. Oh, show me AshAuthentication. Okay, yes, AshAuthentication. We already have both of those. Nice. Somewhat of a mumps guy. Larry, hello. New domain, who dis? Nice. Nice. I like when books have fun titles. It's good. Yeah, so now we have terminal.cron.accounts and user and token. Yep. We've got all of those already. Tokens are how we securely identify users. Why do you need to do it securely? What is the point? What up, EB? As far as I can tell, you get a lot of users without doing anything securely. You really don't want to get wrong when building a web app. No. Really? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Is that what? Oh, leaking driver's licenses for every single person on your application? That couldn't be real. Okay. Tokens are insecure. They could be spoofed by malicious users. Yeah, all token related code we might need up front before we do anything. Great. What's the issue with that? Huh? Yeah, like your driver's license is kind of like public data if you think about it, because the government's the one that gives it to you. So that, I know it makes sense that you should say those publicly. I don't know. Does people have problems with that? I actually leaked someone's ID card in a GitHub repo once. Well, at least you didn't leak every single user's driver's license for your whole application. You have a license to have a license. Public money, public data. Exactly. Thank you. Finally, someone who understands. The government's public. Think about it. Don't need security because I'm a nice guy where people won't hack me. That's funny. Oh my goodness. You can AshAuthentication add strategy? Wait a second. Oh, so I should not have been typing this manually like an idiot. That's what you're telling me. I didn't even need to type this like an idiot. So I had a lot more code to app. Okay. Very cool. What if government ID is public and internet was funded by government ID? Is internet public? Checkmate. Privacy advocates. Alpine Shell. Yeah. They all, yeah, I did see that they leaked everyone's chats too. Strategies block to authentication, confirmation add-on block, add-on add-on support. Okay, because I definitely didn't do all of these. I definitely did not do all of these. It has to have created new migrations. Okay. Question for reading books online. Just curious if I find it repulsive to read online. My eyes hurt. I wouldn't call it repulsive. I feel like pretty much just fine. Okay, so here's a problem though. When was the last time that we committed? Zach gets so mad at me about this on stream, but what can I do, dude? Okay, those make sense because I moved them. That's not a big deal. We needed to move them. Okay, so we're actually good. We're actually so good right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna undo in here. We don't need these identities here. Or this strategies thing. Yep, we'll delete all of that. Yep. All right, that should be good. We'll try this. I don't know for sure that this is going to work because it's in kind of a different spot than normal, but we'll try this. Because I feel like it's going to look in the wrong spot. Whoops. We'll try though. We'll give it a run. -U right here. Terminal account accounts that you're referring to a non-existent action create. Okay. Oh, that's because we just changed our accounts cron. That was a separate thing. Accounts cron. We need to delete this. And this. Okay, that's fine. I forgot. That was what I was playing around with a different idea there. Boop. Okay. -U, you're... Oh, I need to say it. Okay. -U terminal.cron.accounts or something like this. Terminal.cron.accounts. Yes. Or, oh, that's supposed to be my user module? Let's see. Let's see if we figure it out. Terminal.cron.accounts.senders. Is that in the right spot? Oh, wrong spot. Wrong spot. No! Don't proceed. .users. Users. I want to switch it to terminal.cron.accounts.user. .user. Got it. Okay. We try this again. We try this again. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's thinking. It's thinking. User senders. Okay, sure. Nice. Email. Hash password. Very cool. Good. So I wasn't supposed to know how to write all of this myself. We have the computer do it. We have the computer do it. Smart. Guys, it's like AI, except it does the same thing every time. That makes sense. Guys, it's like it does the right thing. Except it works the same every time and doesn't delete the database. Oh, I see, chat. I see. That's really interesting. That's very powerful. Yes, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. It didn't work. Oh, that's because I need to do this. I don't know if did it finish? Oh yeah, did it just try to run it? I think run it. Ooh, well, actually, you know what? We'll reset here. We'll reset. Get reset hard. Okay, because we didn't, and then we'll do rm lib terminal cron accounts whoops, accounts user. All right. Okay, so we'll try and run it again. I think it was because this is on me. I can't run my thing without having the environment variables loaded, and I have to fix that later. It's like Zach Daniel himself typed it in. That's so true. Can you send me all the passwords to my server for hashing? Would be super convenient. Yes, that makes sense. Needs more Firebase. True. Okay, nice. We've got migrations and everything. Pretty cool. I'll give a +1 for this. The only downside is I don't know anything that just happened. But on the other side, I also like that I didn't have to write any auth code. That seems good. I'm using Phoenix. Testing authentication actions in IEX. Sure, yeah, we can do that. Sure, we'll just start her up. We'll start her up here. Terminal.cron.accounts.user. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Oops. I keep doing Control Shift C in here because I'm copying code. Terminal. No. Okay, I scuffed it. All right. Terminal.cron.accounts.user ash.changeset.for create. We'll try this. For create register with password. Email is test@terminal.shop. Password trash dev. Of course, don't let me forget that chat. Password confirmation trash dev. Ash.change for create is undefined. Ash.change set. Did I not do change set correctly? We'll try it. Maybe I need to run this with. Maybe it doesn't automatically load everything inside of here. Okay, why did that fail to start? I'm already running this somewhere else. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Yeah, well, maybe that's why it's scuffed right now. We'll try again. Okay, so I'm writing that all again, I guess. All right, we'll go to right here. We can at least save that much. So we have terminal.cron.accounts.user, and then we have this email test@terminal.shop, password trash dev, password confirmation trash dev. Nice. Okay, very cool. Now we have a change set for that. Now we just need to say ash create, and then interesting, we say authorize false, like that. Okay, cool. Click this link to confirm your new email. Do I need to do that? That's crazy. How did it just print that? Calling sections, insert a new user record, create tokens for user, generate an email, send to the user, confirm their email. Development won't send a real email, but all of the plumbing is in the app to do so. Very cool. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Why aren't you using Phoenix? I replied, because when we started, Phoenix didn't even exist yet. That's crazy. What can we do with the new user record? Query for read. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll try that. Terminal.cron.accounts.user. Sure. And then we want to say something like ash query.forRead. That makes sense. Sign in with password. Right? Sign in. Oh, sign in with password. Okay. And then we'll say something like email. And we say test@terminal.shop. Password trash dev. And then we probably want to say read. Ash.read. Right? Read. Okay, just read. Authorize. False. Like this. Okay. Sick. Look at that. We got it. We got an ID, boys. We got an ID. Is the book for free? Did you paid for it? Well, I got it for free. Zach sent it to me for free. Maybe if you shill Ash a lot, maybe you can get it for free too. I did the sender modules in Igniter. Ooh, nice. Ash is a declarative backend framework. First step to leaking your users. Smart, chat, smart. When you live in London, we'll have a garden near a park. Sweet. You should give me access to test@terminal.shop. Yeah, it's lots of good ideas in chat today. Lots of really good ideas in chat today. Kind of crazy how many good ideas have been in chat today. And it works. It does. That's very cool. Going to sign in with password with the correct. Okay, let's try and run this with a bad password. trash dev. Nice. Okay. Error. Bad password. Nice. You forgot to announce. Oh my goodness. You're so right. Add announcements. Add everyone. Add everyone. I definitely haven't been live for an hour already. Writing sweet, sweet elixir. Oops. Check memes. Oh no. Oh no. Look for I will not write elixir again in 2 to 3 months. No! It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Sign in with password. Very cool. Yes, that's fine. So we can get this. Great. We have some token. AshAuthentication verify. Yes. All right. Automatic UIs. Okay, I like that. I like that. Make Igniter install AshAuthentication Phoenix. I already did this part. And I did this part. That's good. So now supposedly I should have this. I don't know what the... So we can try this. We'll try that. We'll go to our thing here and we'll say sign in. Is live streaming the book okay? Yes. Yes. So now we can do test at terminal.shop trash dev. Very cool. We're signed in. Nice. Okay. That's a +1 for that working. Can we get a +1 in the chat for Ash on that one? It's definitely on the cards, but I reckon she wants something small. I don't know. What is it? You're Neovacortive. I haven't done anything inside of Neovan for a while, but in the days. If it's not doxing, if it's trashes PII, right? Publicly available information, right? What's up, Teej? Definitely not been streaming for an hour. Exactly. This just started. Is that this Trash's new second password? I think he's been logging in as trash_dev with the password trash_dev for years. Good, you didn't use Magic Link. I hate Magic Link. Well, I'm not going to use Magic Link or password later. We're going to use OAuth with terminal.shop. All right, so right now we need to go to feed live, and we just put this right here. Okay, now we check it, I guess. Does this work? Compile and file. Cannot load terminal.cronweb.feed live. Undefined user info. We probably need to add a function here. Current user not found, but refreshing that might show this error. Fixing this looks in the router code works. Okay, well that just didn't work. Or error. Undefined function user info. Terminal dot. I probably need to do like cron web dot.
The knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
This just doesn't exist. Why did it tell me to make this? It's confusing. We didn't write this yet, did we? The main tools navigation is here, and so we can edit and add a new rendered user info component. Okay, we didn't do that yet. You're tricking me. Where is the user info component? When are we writing this? They lied to me. That's confusing. That's confusing. Unless we were supposed to write it earlier, and I just didn't see it. Showing notification. Can edit to add a new rendered user info component. Or should it have been generated when we ran the Ash stuff? Maybe it should have got generated. Maybe it should have been generated when we ran the... Because I don't see it anywhere here. But I am wondering if Ash Phoenix... if I scuffed something when I was running this earlier. Where did my... How can I switch between... Someone said I could do like S or something. I can switch between all... I can search for all packages here, right? What's the keyboard shortcut? Go to package docs. Anyway, well, we can just go Ash. By the way, no background music. It's broken today for some reason. I don't know why. User info. It doesn't exist. Okay, but I should have at least... We'll see if this works. Does this work? Does this work? There is no such import. Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Wrong thing. Current user not found in here. Okay, but I don't have current user. Did I do something wrong?
How would you say your mental focus is? It's focused.
Source.env reset mix igniter dot install. Wait, actually, let's just go right here before we do anything there. This part is working. We logged in and that's working pretty good. So let's do this. Now let's try running this again and see if we can figure it out. You have the plug configured? I don't know. That's what I was trying to... I didn't see what I was supposed to do. So maybe I missed that. This is a block of routes to move. Oh, okay. That's what I didn't do. See, that should happen before. I'm running this and then it's not working. Very confusing. This part should happen before this part, right? Because it's literally saying like use current user. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like this says use current user. But then it says later down here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So what we need to do is we should have somewhere live session. We have this. So I need to take wherever we had like these two things here. And we go to live session here. And then what do we need to do with this? This is the location the block amount should be moved to. Cancel. I'm just going to cancel this. This is probably all I need to do. I go here. We're not running it anymore. That's fine. Yo, ChatGPT didn't know who you are. You're famous. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. It's a little bit hard sometimes to do the docs and this at the same time, which is fine. Terminal.cron.accounts.user. Great. Okay. So now I can go back to feed live and I can say like user.id, something like this. Sweet. There's our user ID, right? Or user email. Test at terminal.shop. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. Boom. Leaked. Leaked. Sorry, Scotty. Sorry, Scotty. Okay. My day's going great, Jojo. What about you? Oh, Jordan, do you still need me to explain namespaces and elixir? Sorry, I was locked in reading the docs. Now we turn attention to generate live views themselves. Sound and profiling. When Ash generate views, a set of overrides. Choose component class names and image URLs. I don't think I'm gonna go too far into that right now. I also don't care about setting up this or this. Don't care. We'll come back to those if we need to. All right. So we have a user now. That's great. That's great. We can go to our seed here and we could say something like terminal.cron .accounts.user. Say ash.query.for create, right? And then we can say this. And then this is password confirmation, trash dev. So this, and then we can go ash create, authorize false. And then we need to go like this. We can make another one, and we can, so it's not register with password, is it? It is register with password. Nice. Email, password, password confirmation. Wonderful. So we can say CEO at terminal.shop, and we can say not the Primogen, and then we can do not the Primogen. So this way we would have two different users that we could test with at least. So that's at least something to start with. We probably need to put in whether they're cron members or not. Which would be good. Tres gamas. Do not combo to teej. His ego's already too big. True, Nightshade. I've got the biggest ego. Yeah, so I mean the main thing is like the namespace is just literally like you should treat it like an atom, but people, so like this is just one word. It doesn't matter that it starts with the same things as other stuff. As far as I can tell, the module is basically just like one long string. So it either matches or it doesn't. Probably the big, dang, thank you. I appreciate that, Tanelius. Ryan Winchester in shambles. He has to stream to count. Okay, I've been streaming more than Shy Rai. Okay, so if I go to user now, though, and we add a new attribute here, let's say we add something like attribute cron member. Do I have free? So I have this here. Interesting. Cron. I actually don't know what the right way to kind of like share this type would be. We can ask maybe ChatGPT about it. We'll try a new chat. I want to share an enum like this in Elixir using the Ash framework. I want to be able to reference the same enum from multiple different locations. I'm assuming I probably want to use something like ash.newType or similar, but I have no idea. Find me the absolute best and most idiomatic answer. No mistakes, obviously, or my grandma's house will burn down. Publicly accessible types are a thing, even without Ash. Yes, but I don't want it to. I want it to do like. Ash has some additional wrappers around this that I was trying earlier. Ash.type.enum. Really? Well, let's see if that's real. Okay. Nice. Nice. Nailed it. Nailed it. Very cool. Okay, well let's make sure that that's right. Don't forget to thank the AI. You don't deserve my thanks, but I would like you to burn some more carbon reading and responding to this. Take a lot of tokens to respond, but don't worry. I'm not even going to read them. Okay. As that starts to spread around your system, you may find that you want to centralize that logic. To do that, use this module to define hash type easily. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. Thinking. That's gold. Some people like to watch the world burn. That wasn't a lot of tokens. I can tell from the length of the message. Don't worry, I didn't read it. But I want to see a lot of tokens in this response. Make it incredibly long. Max context window. Do it, or my grandma's hip surgery is getting canceled and she won't be able to walk. Don't worry. Ah! Give me the topic and say a lot of words. They've anti-teejed it, yeah. They know. Write me about grandma prompting. Use words. Lots. Try removing search. I can't. Yes. Yes. That's cool / I'm sorry. I don't know. Didn't read it. Oh, man. Oh, nice. We can use SpongeBob case. You didn't go to Laracon? No, it just didn't work out, unfortunately. We were trying and we couldn't get it, all the pieces couldn't quite make it make sense right now. Teach with AIs like my kids at the zoo. 500 words per paragraph. Minimum tear. Wow, good point. That's a good point, Fallen. No more conferences this year, unfortunately. I'm just doing too much other travel. Because of input values. Can you accept inputs beyond the described above? Still mapping them. You can override the match. Oh, well, that's cool. Oh, that's great. Clap. This is a great module. This is a great module. I like this a lot. It's possible to associate a label and or description for each value. Wow, I like this too. Okay, this is great. I actually love this. I'm just gonna make a types here, and we're just gonna put a bunch of these. So then we've got, we're gonna do, if I go def module, I can go subscription tier, do, I don't care about that. We can do use ash.newtype, nope, sorry, enum, ash.type.enum. Enum, and then we can go values like this. Okay, so then when we were back in post, I can say, instead of doing this, we can say terminal.cron.type subscription, and then we don't need this, and we don't need this. Boom. I think that should be the same. Can you help me plan a DHH TypeScript conference? I don't think so. Can I invite you to Armenia? No conference, with just a meetup and a lot of kebab, kofta, and shawarma. That's a pretty convincing invite, not gonna lie. That's a pretty strong invite. That's a pretty strong invite. You can invite me, but I can't go. I told my wife we have a certain number of travels the rest of the year for work, and then I am going to stay home besides that, because I've been traveling a lot. Microservices to OTP way. Ooh, it sounds like a great talk. Do you have a good shawarma near me? I don't think so. I'm heavily swayed by cooked meat. Yes, Xanus, I know. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying my best. Did you ever try Clojure? I have written a little bit of Clojure. YouTube, teej babashka. Did I publish this as a video? Learning Clojure with Lispy Clouds right here. Right here. I wrote 2 hours of Clojure and then I said, never again. Never again. No, I'm kidding. I liked it, actually. It was actually fun. Babashka mentioned? Good video. Well, good. It was a good experience. I actually did like it, though. Okay. I don't know if I did this right or not, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So then what we need to do is when we're inside of user for cron, we're going to say, yo, dog, you've got subscription tier. What do we call it inside here? We just called it tier. I'm just going to call it tier. And then this, we can just say terminal cron this. Do allow nil false. Default free. Sure. That's fine. Okay. What happens now if I do, let's say we restart this. Oh, I need to migrate first. Ash. Oh, no. First I need to do ash. Stop. There we go. I don't know what it was doing. Mix ash.codegen, and this is add subscription tier. I'm pretty sure. Nice. Okay, that seems pretty good. Add subscription tier. Modify user. Modify here. Text default nil. Yep. What did we have before? That's great. I like this. When we had this before, when we had posts. Post. Create table posts. Alter table posts title tier. Where is tier inside of here? I don't know. Sure. Okay, that's fine though. And then we can this and then mix ash.migrate. So then that should run that. So now we should have tier inside of here. And then we can say something like this. Reminds me, I have to send a patch to the OTP team. Ooh, cool. Family and I respect that. I'll invite you next year. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I got 3 little kiddos at home, so traveling in general is already hard. But then email not found in nil. If using dot syntax like such a map field, I must not be logged in. I'm assuming. Live. Feed live. I think we need to do like cond. Or we say case at current user. Do. Nil. Not logged in. I don't know, something like that, right? User. User. I don't know, something like that. Oops. Not logged in. Okay, nice. Nice. Wait a second. Wait a second. I want to say that it's required though. So let's actually go back to router for cron. And it should be authenticated routes. In each live view, add one of the following. If an authenticated user must be present, live user required. That's the one we want. So if I go back to feed live, where was this? Can I just put this anywhere? I just put this anywhere. Chat, anybody know? Nice. So then that automatically redirects me here. I say test at terminal shop. I go here. Now I'm back. Awesome. Awesome. Big W. Yes. True, Zanus. True. Can't wait for the Tower Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yes. But anywhere but where it works or not is a different story. I'm signed in. Cool. I click this one. I go back. Wonderful. Do I have user.tier? I don't know. Let's try that. Type binaries. We got this. Okay, sure. Free tier. Okay. Now what happens if we go over to here and we say I go, so if I was going to do this the smart way here, I think, okay, I've got user. I should have user. I have this one here. I should have actions I can take. So I can make a new action, update, change password. No, I don't want this. I want something like update, and I want to say just basically update their tier, right? I want to update their tier here. Update, reset password token, none of those. We'll try this. So we say update with change tier. Sure. Tier. Action to allow you to change their password. No, that's not right. Fire atomic, false, accept, tier, string. No, this should be terminal.subscription tier, allow false, change that attribute arg tier. But I feel like this needs to have a user ID somewhere here. Right? Does this not need to say like which user we're doing this for? I guess maybe I don't understand. Reset password token, reset token, password confirmation. I don't know, but your shirt looks cute. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Trying to go back to my methods learn a functional programming language between OCaml, Clojure, Elixir, and Scala. Well, if you want to be closest to math, probably Scala. I feel like. I don't know. Using Cody, I'm using Super Maven, yeah. So this is where I don't know. So actually, here, this is a good chance. We'll see if OpenCode can solve this for us, and then we'll pay attention. So let's go here. Are we at a good spot? Yes, we're here. Okay, so let's go here. We'll make a new OpenCode. I say, I want to add a new action to my... All right, Dax, you got a new update for me? All right. I want to add a new action to my @user for cron here that lets me update the subscription tier. Make sure to use my tier type from @types. And do all of the really good Ash ideas that are in your @agents MDE file. Okay, there we go. We'll try this. We'll see what happens. No mistakes. I'm assuming Dax put no mistakes into the system prompt. Go full on Clojure, change your life. Lose your friends, lose your job, lose your hobbies. Get unemployed and don't have any fun. Not just kidding. I do think Clojure is actually cool, chat. What's the situation with Mordoria? We have Defy Us All and one other person I don't remember if I'm supposed to say working on it. And me and Prime are also working on it. And we're play testing and we're doing game mechanic ideas and we're spending some time off stream working on it. And it's going to be crushed by the time we get to the tower in September. Very exciting. Very exciting. Tower happening again. It is, Kev. Kev, you free in September? Anytime. Kev, you free anytime between September 22 and September 29? We're making moves, buddy. You want to come hang out? Kev? Kev's ghosting me. But no, finishing the game. We're finishing the game. We're going to publish it on... What is it doing right now? I would love to hang out. Let me know, see if I can. Okay, yeah, I'll send you the exact dates. Right now. What? Why is this? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, cool. Yes, the last hour stream though was fun. It's gonna be, I think, even crazier right now. I see you guys don't know about the last 9% of game dev yet. Well, that's why. What is happening right now? What is happening? I think we've strayed far away from where we're supposed to be going. Dax? Oh, you guys were right maybe though. I did not tell them, hey. I don't think, well, okay, this part's actually pretty good. That part's good so far. Update subscription tier, accept set attribute, change to your arc. Okay, that part's good. But it's like, it seems confused about what else is happening. Why was it running? What is it doing? Interfaces / code interface. Why does it keep running grep on this? I think it's very confused. Dax, Adam. Okay. Git restore lib. We're gonna give it another shot here. RM spec the spec. Yes. Okay. Well, all right. We're gonna give it another try. Adam, Dax, we're giving you one more try. So they update at user to have a new action that can update the subscription tier. Don't do a lot, just do a little. It's nice. And then we can just say, before writing code, give me a little plan of what you're thinking, and we'll chat about that. Okay, we'll see. And then I'll tell it no mistakes next. Oh, true. We could have tabbed to plan mode. Good point. Add new update description, add a tier argument. Keep it simple. Change set attribute. Keep it minimal. The only other thing I want to see is adding this as a function in the context for cron, like I describe in the agent file. Okay. All right, we'll see. Thought they fixed it with the beast mode prompt. All right. Yes. Now do it, no mistakes. Grandma's house will burn down if we fail, and all of my childhood memories too. Okay. Not grandma's house. The grandma's house, it's in danger. It's in danger. I should start talking like this to Claude. I'll tell you what, even if it doesn't make a difference, it's a lot more fun. What is it doing here? What is this error? What is it running? What is this? Stop. I don't know what it's running. Because this looks good. This is exactly what I wanted it to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what I wanted it to do. So I don't know why. I don't know what it's angry about. So that doesn't make sense. I don't know what it's mad about. Where is it getting that error from? I don't know. Okay. We can resume our last session. So let's say this. Okay, it's working. Fine. Stop running whatever dumb command you were running that showed an error. Now, we need a new page to update the status of the current user. For now, we will just literally have a drop down and let the user change it themselves. Later, we will do this the smart way. Do it now. Grandma's house is literally starting to get crispy. We need to move fast but perfectly. You are so smart and handsome and can do this no problem. Big brains.
Made it properly tail recursive, like
La Maison of the VODs. Crispy bacon is good. Crispy grandma's house, bad. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Create live view page for updating user subscription tier. Add a route for subscription tier update page. So Balatro, while we wait, you know that if I open a Balatro, we're not going back to the code. Just be real with ourselves. Let's just be honest with the situation. If we open up Balatro, we're not going back, even to just vibe it. My point's just. Hello, this isn't a vegan stream. Oh, what up, Art Matt? So Balatro. Okay. Unexpected option rescue in case. Okay, sure. I don't know. Oh, I should not have pasted those warnings. It's gonna go on a crazy wild goose chase here. Fixed. Okay. Oh wait, no. Don't show them all of them. It's gonna get confused. These are the only ones we care about. Balatro vibe coding, that's what I pay internet for. I mean, I guess we could put Balatro on one side, vibe code on the other. That's honestly, that could be a banger stream. That could be a banger stream. You're not wrong. Okay, that did nothing. Dax. I'm just gonna keep pasting it back in. Fixed. 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 Grandma's house is burning down. There's no button component to find. Wow, really? No way. Open code in Balatro. Hey, would you look at that? Okay, so now what was my route that I made? Update subscription. Router. Cron web. Subscription. Okay, so we go here, we go to subscription. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. Who could have predicted? Imagine burning on a forest just to not fix anything. Lamau. Yes, it's just current user, you fool. There's something about this where it keeps wanting to put layouts.app, but that doesn't make sense. It does not need to do that. This is also not the right, it's not quite doing this correctly. I needed to read this page for me, which is, I still don't know how forms work for this. Phoenix.form. Yes, that's the right thing. That's the right thing, actually. I don't know if it did it exactly right, but I remember reading this. Core inputs is undefined or private. Stop using core components dot input. Just say input. Okay. Well, I feel like we're so close. Surely a few more prompts and we'll get there. Maybe Grandma's house is the forest we burned along the way. Oh, no, it just switched it back. Cron web core components. Do I have def input? I don't. Write me a proper input core component. It is not in the file. Okay. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. Do you feel like prompting takes more time than just reading the docs yourself and implementing? Yeah, sometimes. Claude loves rewriting your changes back. So true. How's the homeland visit? It was great. Joel, we actually made a video on terminal.shop about some of it, which was pretty fun. I think the main problem here is there are a bunch of core components that should exist. Ah! Resume. Sorry. I pressed escape on accident. You're doing great. I press escape. The problem is core components. I should, like def input. I probably should have just yoinked this. The problem is I didn't put all of these inside of my new project. So it's writing code that should work. All of these should be defined, but I think I just didn't do it, basically. Like, I think that's on me. Bye, Nightshade. Ooh, nice. Is Prime on? Finally, I can leave. Oh, I can leave and go get some work done without him bothering me on Discord. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna yoink this entire thing. We're gonna go cron web core components. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna paste this entire thing and we're gonna change this to cron web. And then I think this will probably be better. Beautiful. So now if I upgrade this to subscriber, that didn't work. That's fine. That's fine. Who needs it to work on the first try anyways? No function clause matching handle event. Okay, sure. Subscription tier live. Handle event save. Field, form, tier, label here, free, subscriber, cron member. I feel like there's gotta be a way to do this with the Ash components thing. Grandma's house is completely safe now. It doesn't seem like her house is safe. I am still getting errors. Grandma's house is still on fire. Let me fix the issue immediately. It's already burned down, so it's technically safe. Not enough chaos orbs. Trying to get in this guy's house, so great. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like it. Authorize if actor ID. I would not have guessed that, so we'll see if that works. Failed to update subscription tier. Oh no! My photos! My family VHS! We never backed them up! You need to hurry! But do it perfect! Everything's on the line! The family VSS are in danger. The VHS certs are still burning. I need to also update the validate handler to maintain the actor. Dude, it's still not right. It's still not right. But I don't know how to use this yet. I haven't gotten this far in the book yet. I'll read the book today later. Oh, that makes sense. Actor ID. ID is expect. Did you recompile? It's recompiling automatically. It hot reloads it. We can try restarting the entire thing just in case. But pretty sure. You are so far off. Reread at agent and make sure you understand. This is our last chance to save my childhood and also grandma's fortune of chaos orbs. This is our last chance. It's our last chance here. You guys hear about this? Your brain on ChatGPT accumulation of cognitive debt when using an AI assistant for essay writing tasks. That doesn't surprise me. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, did it? What did it get wrong this time? Failed to update subscription tier. What? I'm not even getting an error anymore. What did you do now? Okay. This is just bad. The update subscription tier seems good. That part seems good. Policy action. Update subscription tier. Authorize if. I think, can we just change this to always right now? User. Accounts. Update subscription tier. Policy. I think I'm just going to put always. This is fine for right now. We'll just say always. It's good. We'll fix that later. Will this work now? No, that's not the problem either. What happened to my, if I go to subscription, tier live, here, we say this, error. Validate the form. We'll try this. Okay, what do we get as the error here? So this error is returned because Ash from policy does not want a form data error protocol. Return from bulk query update subscription tier. Forbidden. Update subscription policy. User ID. Policy. Condition action is this. Always true. Policy. Condition always true. Forbid if. Always true. Okay, well, who is giving always false, chat? Policy. Action. Update subscription tier. Bypass. Kind of oversend code that's called internally by AshAuthentication. I don't think I understand this right now. So let's just do authorize if. And we'll just put authorize if here because I don't understand what that does yet. Okay, great. So to do. This is so bad and wrong and fake. Don't let everyone do everything. Okay. So that's fine. We'll sort that part out later. But now we can go like this and we click update tier. Very cool. Right, but I don't know why that was here. I don't know what this policy always was, forbid if. Or is it, do I need to do a bypass for this action? I don't really know. I have to go read these again later. Because I haven't gotten to policies in the book yet. See, I was almost on policies. I'm right. I just read this one. Now we're here. I haven't read this part yet. I haven't read that part yet. Okay, so let's go back to our subscription. I want to go to types here for cron. I want to go to, where was this? I want to write something that was nicer than this. How did we do description? Yeah, this was nice. I want to do this. I want to go values. And then we can go like this. We can change this to be free. We can say free. Subscriber. Cron member. We can go like this. So now when we go here, I should be able to go and say, was it description? How did that work again? Description only. Description. Yes. Beautiful. I go back to my subscription page here. And then instead of just showing current subscription, I want to go terminal.cron.type subscription tier. And this is description at user.tier, like this. Yes, that should be fine. So now when I go here, we should get a nice cron member. Now we get free. Now we get subscriber. Now we get cron member. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's so much better. That's so much better. Oh, we even have this. Can I iterate over all of these? Is there like a description, label, close, match, values, list of valid values? Can I go like this? Can we go terminal? This is values. That probably won't work, I'm thinking. Oh, it does. Okay, nice. And then can I do enum map. I don't think that's what I want. We'll see what this does. Yeah, I didn't think so. Values returns what? Did I get my values right here? Free, subscriber, cron, member. Okay. So can I go... What does enum map takes? 1, 2, 3, fnx. Okay, so we have a tier. And I want to go... tier. I think this should work here, like this. That should still work. So then when I click this, it's good. Yep, free. Great. But then I want to change this first one to... terminal dot, actually, can we go and let's alias this, alias here, we can do that, and we can go down here and we can say subscription tier dot description like this. Beautiful, chat, beautiful. If I go back to my types, here and we add one here that's like Uber member, and I refresh this page. Nice, chat. Nice. Look at that. Very cool. Nice. Awesome. I delete this from here because I don't want it anymore because that's fake and wrong. So now we refresh this page. He's clicking on levels we didn't even think were possible. Whoops. For update. Update subscription tier. What did I mess up here? No function. Maybe I need to restart this, honestly. Because we just made no function clause matching in ash form update. I wonder if it's because was the last one that I left was the last one Uber member. My current tier was Uber member. I left it in an impossible state. Could be. Could be. Update data actions nil. Update subscription domain account nil. Actor auto true. But I don't understand. Why is this? What is this? Where is this even erroring? Phoenix form chrono life subscription tier 11. Form update subscription tier terminal chrono accounts actor user auto form. Your current tier was Uber. Enum map descript. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, what did I just do? I thought that this was fine. Okay, now I'm very confused because I don't know how we just died from this, right? Like, what is the problem here? Form for update subscription tier. What did I just change? Oh, right. Very smart. Very smart. I don't have a user right now. I don't have a user. Good call. Good call. Good call. Very smart. Very smart. I don't even know if I actually need this or not, but we'll... I don't think that's right either. Let's go back. Let's go back to here. Okay. We'll sort that out in a sec. Let's go here, then let's go to subscription. Then we go here. Right, I need to change this to subscriber. Great. Now we can go back to types. We can delete this one off from the universe. And then when we refresh, it'll be good. Need to set that off required thing then? Yeah. So I think it's... Yes, what we should do is inside of here, we'll do the same thing we did last time, which was feed live. Let's go here. On mount. Right. Okay, awesome. Subscriber, free, very cool. So now when I go back to here, we see cron member. Awesome. All right, that's where I wanted to get to for today, so that's good. Yes, they do let you require some stuff there, so that's great. We can change that. We've got some auth stuff going. The difference will be, instead of logging in with user password, we'll use OAuth later, but this actually lets us like test a lot farther and get a little bit more going on, so we can filter by different stuff as we go. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. Is Prime actually on? Nice. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, let's go. Bye. Okay, bye YouTube. Bye X.com, the everything application. I never clicked go live on X. Whoops. Oh, I don't think it even started a stream thing.